Hey guys, and welcome back to the J2 channel. And in today's video, this is obviously your official match preview for Chelsea versus Leicester City in the Premier League tomorrow. Kickoff at 8:15 p.m. If I'm not wrong, or 8 o'clock, one of the two. Like it says in the title, will Chelsea get their revenge for obviously Saturday's FA Cup final loss? And before we get into this preview and like what sort of Thomas Tuchel said in his press conference and lineup prediction and score prediction, how the game's gonna go, let me just talk about something real quick, right? So mentality, right? So I've seen a lot of people sort of question the team's mentality. Some are saying in the sense of they don't care, but then some are saying in the sense of do they have it in them to go to like, certain levels to, win when it matters most, you know what I mean? So, and look, this is my thing on it. I don't think it's the case of I would question the players' mentality in terms of do they care? Because I think they care. I think all of them care. Because most of them, mate, they haven't won trophies in their careers. Quite a few of them. But I would question sort of their sort of winning mentality. Like, do you have the ability to get it over the line when it matters the most? And I hear what everyone's saying on that, but like when I think about it, in a way, I also disagree with it because I'm like, well, if I was to list how many of these players have won trophies with this club, whether they've been involved in the final or not, how many of these players have experienced being part of a winning team? I can name you them right now. Kepa has been part of a winning team. Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Aspilicueta, yeah? Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, yeah? Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, Olivier Giroud. These guys, Andreas Christensen, Kurt Zouma. There's 12 I've named. Emerson's even one. There's 13 I've named. Alonso's another one, number 14. Willy Caballero, number 15. These are all players that have either contributed, like they've all been part of a winning team. But the most important thing is they've all played their part. Whether that's them winning them winning the Europa League, the Premier League, the FA Cup, them trophies there. Whether they've gone on to with other teams and won the likes of, let's say for example, Pulisic winning the DFB Pokal Cup, Kovacic the Champions League with Real Madrid, and La Liga with Real Madrid. You get what I'm trying to say here? And I'm just thinking, okay, how many have not won even a single trophy? Kai Havertz has won a trophy at this club. Well, he hasn't won a trophy in his career. Neither is Timo Werner. Neither is Mason Mount. Neither is Ben Chilwell. Neither is Reece James. Neither is Mendy. There's 6 I've just named. Is there anyone else I'm missing? So when I think about it, not many of these players have, not won a trophy. A lot of them have won trophies. So they should have the mentality. I just think, I've thought about it the past couple of days with the Leicester game. And I genuinely think, as much as yes, we played badly, I didn't think the defence was a problem. And to a certain extent, I didn't think our midfield was the problem, even though I do think we missed Kovacic. You know what I think the problem was? Up front. I think we bottled it up front. I think the pressure got to certain individuals of the team. And they bottled it. I think certain individuals bottled it. Like Timo Werner. Like Hakim Ziyech. And to a certain extent, even Mason Mount. Those 3. Because when Pulisic came on, he looked alright. When Hudson-Odoi came on, he looked alright. Because they've been part of a winning team. Look at Pulisic, for example. Big game player. Why didn't he play? And also, we're going to get into Thomas Tuchel's press conference. He talked about Rudiger, new contract, talking about if he wants to stay, look, then the team, himself and everyone else will be in support of him because he's clearly doing his talking on the pitch, he's performing on the pitch, and yeah, that's my centre-back, man. I've been backing him since day one, man. So, credit to Rudiger. He obviously talked about Tammy Abraham and leaving him out, saying, look, it's not personal between me and Tammy, it's just I've got players to pick from, and unfortunately, Tammy can't be a part of it pretty much. You know, he said that we've got he started Timo as a striker and we had Havertz and Ollie as strikers on the bench. But then when I look at that, I think to myself, but you've got 2 left backs on the bench. Thomas, like, come on now. You can't really put Tammy on the bench just in case we need to win a game. It's like, what would you bring on Emerson for? What do you need to bring him on for? Do you know what I mean? So, look, it is what it is in that situation. And he said, look, the last 2 games we shouldn't have lost. He doesn't think we shouldn't have lost compared to when he looked at the performances and the statistics as well. If I said that word properly. So, yeah, that's really the main talking points. He just didn't think we should have lost the games, and to a certain extent, I agree with him, especially with the Arsenal one at least. So, yeah. But that mentality thing, yeah, I just don't think it's a mentality issue. I just think the pressure got to some of these players that played, and they bottled it. That's just what I think. So, yeah. We go on to the lineup. In my opinion, now this lineup, watch, yeah? Mendy in goal, simple as. Kepa, yeah, you played your 2 games. Yeah, cool. Done. You didn't do bad in either game. He didn't do bad in either game. Neither goals were his fault, in my opinion. So, yeah, you done your thing in a bit. Now, front back 3, Rudiger is in for me. Thiago Silva is in for me. Or if you think he's played too much, then play Andreas Christensen, even though I think Thiago Silva only played like 2 games in a row. So I think he should play Thiago Silva. And play Reece James. Please, keep Reece James at right centre-back. Keep him there, because he played well. He played well in that game. You know, I was a bit harsh on him in his rating, but my emotions were high. And I was just like, Reece James, man, like, you could have, you get me. But it is what it is. He gave the ball away for the goal. But other than that, I thought he played well. He kept Vardy very quiet. So for me, Reece James keeps that right centre-back role. Now, the right wing-back, it's not going to be Azpilicueta. It needs to be Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi gets right wing-back for me. Because when he came on, he offered more in the minutes he played than Azpilicueta did. Now, it's not really difficult to do that, because Azpilicueta is not good going forward. I mean, if you saw one of the situations, the guy was given the ball. He was given the ball by, I don't know who it was, I think it was Pulisic. And he crossed it in, and it went straight to the goalkeeper. Like, he tried to, it was like it's like he shot for the goal. When he didn't even cross it in to the box. He literally crossed it to Kasper Schmeichel. Literally, Kasper didn't have to move. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. For me, Hudson-Odoi gets right wing back. For me, recently, he done well against Man City. I thought Arsenal, it was inconsistent. I thought people were very harsh on him though, but I thought it was an inconsistent game from him. And then obviously in the Leicester game, he looked alright still. Now, left wing back, Ben Chilwell. From now to Champions League final, he starts every game. Forget that fraud Marcos Alonso. He better leave in the summer. It's as simple as that. Ben Chilwell, he'll be eager to get revenge against his former club. Just like he was eager to play in the final. So, he'll get the left wing back spot for me. We look at the 2 midfielders. For me personally, Kovacic comes back into this team 100%. People should be ashamed of themselves, yeah, for even saying, back when Jorginho and Kante were in good form, yeah, as a pair, people were saying, does Kovacic get back into this team? I was there like, are you lot mad? Do you not know what Kovacic offers us that those 2 don't? The dribbling, bruv. The dribbling is mad. His ability to be press resistant is mad. You can't get the ball off this guy. So for me, Kova's in. Alongside him, N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante. I want to see those 2 from now, potentially till the Champions League final. The Champions League final, maybe we can debate. But at least this game in Villa, those 2 have to play for me. Kovacic and N'Golo Kante. We now move on to the front 3. When I look at the front 3, Pulisic has to play. Now, he looked alright when he came on in the game against Leicester City. I know he was poor in the Man City and Arsenal game, but for me, he comes back. I wanted him to play in the final in a way, but he played 2 games in a row, so it didn't make sense for him to play 3 games in a row, all 90 minutes. So, yeah. Mason Mount gets the other one. He needs to build up momentum now, up to the Champions League final. He didn't look good in his last 2 games. but I just need him to build momentum now. He did lose against Man City, to be fair, because he didn't play that game. So Mount, from now to the end of the season, has to play all the games. And up top, I'm being serious, people. I want to see Tammy Abraham, but he's not going to play Tammy Abraham. I don't even know if he's going to put him on the bench. Every player in the squad is fit now, so I don't even know if he's going to put him on the bench, let alone start him. So I'm not going to put Tammy in. We're going to put in Kai Havertz. Simply because Timo Werner had a disaster class. Olivier Giroud don't fit our system, and it wouldn't make sense for him to play this game anyway. So yeah, Kai Havertz, Pulisic, Mason Mount. In terms of what Thomas Tuchel could do, he could swap out Thiago Silva for Andreas Christensen. He could put in. Could he put in maybe? I think he'll keep Reece James at right centre back because of Vardy. So yeah, I think Christensen might play instead of Thiago Silva for resting purposes. I think Chilwell will keep his place. Other than that, he might start Timo Werner again against Leicester City. He could do instead of Kai Havertz. He could very well just do that. So yeah, guys, a score prediction. I'm going 1-0 Chelsea because I can't trust this team to score goals. Leicester City, if they try to take long shots, Mendy will save them. As long as it's not an impossible shot to save, like it was for the other day. So for me, Leicester City will barely take any shots from outside the box because Kepa won't be in goal. I think we'll win 1-0 because I don't trust this team to finish off their dinner. If we did finish off our dinner, if we actually took our chances, we would win this game like 4-5-0. That's just honesty. The defense is good. Don't see how Leicester get past. So yeah, 1-0 Chelsea. Tell me your score prediction below. It's going to be another game where it's cagey again. It's going to be the exact same as the other game. It's going to be cagey. First goal wins again. Literally, it's just going to be that. It'll be 0-0 probably first half. Yeah. And then we'll score in the second half and we'll win 1-0. Courtesy of Christian Pulisic. Sure. Because like, both teams will just cancel each other out, won't they? Just like both teams cancelled each other out in the final, in which it made both teams kind of look poor in a way. So yeah, guys, tell me how you think the game's going to go. Tell me your score prediction down below. Tell me what you think of this mentality thing of the players, because I've now thought about it over the past couple of days, and I genuinely don't think it's a mentality thing. I just think some of the players in that final bottled it. Like Timo Werner, like Hakim Ziyech, like Marcos Alonso, like Mason Mount, like to a certain extent, Jorginho. You tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow my social media down below, Gerald345. And I'll see you lot in my videos tomorrow where I do my player ratings, finally, and my review. Come on, you Blues. Please just win. It's either we win or top 4 is gone. It's gone, people. Liverpool will get it over us. So, yeah, we need to win tomorrow. If we don't, we are done out here. And it makes the Champions League final even, like, in terms of pressure, it's worse. Because the pressure is just going to level up. For me, if we got top 4, I think the pressure of the Champions League final is still the same as I felt like it was a couple of weeks ago. It's all going to be on City. If City don't win it, then they're bottle jobs. If we win it, get in there. So, yeah. Hopefully we win tomorrow. I'll see you lot then. And yeah, guys. Peace.